day to everyone. My name is Vincent Pinero, a third year college student studying Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Today, I'll be sharing with you what I've learned in this course, Server Administration. But before we start, let's define first what is server administration. According to the Wikipedia, a server administrator or admin has the overall control of a server. This is usually in the context of a business organization, where the server administrator oversees the performance and condition of all multiple servers in the business organization, or it can be in the context of a single person running a server. In this activity, we use a virtual tool that allows users and administrators to easily run multiple guest operating systems on a single host, which is the virtual box. Inside the virtual machine, we install a server's operating system that enables a computer to handle network roles such as print server, domain controller, web server, and file server as, as a server operating system. The Windows server specifically. We also installed Windows 10 in the virtual machine as this trio download is the essential part in order for us to be able to run a server in the virtual machine. The next activity, joining Windows 10. In this activity, we created an organization unit where we created an account to be able to join in Windows 10 domain. Together with my pair, we encountered an issue when doing this task. At the issue we had, our machine or unit can handle this assigned task as it will likely crash the desktop. In order for this issue to be resolved, our professor suggested join other group with a unit that can handle such tasks. Next part is the RSAT. RSAT engages CP scope preservation. The RSAT installing the you'll be able to learn installing the RSAT and the importance of remotely accessing your file, as well as the time restriction log-on that prevent unauthorized users from accessing the computer. Next is the DNS Group Policy and Management and GPO. This activity, using the client's IP address, we can build a DNS host in the group policy management. We may set up a group policy object and limit access such program for users such as the internet. By renaming group policy objects and deleting them under the group policy organization unit, we're able to work out how they would influence the group policy object. We were unable to complete the last component to the technical problem with our device, which prevented us from performing a full recovery and backup. However, we were able to watch the video guide provided to us to learn how to execute a full recovery and backup, in which you can set a specified time for backing up and storing data from the backup. So, to sum up my thoughts on this activity, in my experience, especially downloading the part, is it really takes a lot of time and patience for waiting to finish downloading all the necessary parts like the Windows 10, Windows Server, and the VirtualBox. Due to the fact that the files are big and has only limited internet connection, it will also stop downloading because of the low internet connectivity, which will lead to frustration as you will have to repeat from the start downloading it and wait to be finished. As we go along the activity, we encountered a lot of issues because of not having a good personal computer. The most common issue is the crash to desktop scenario or the CTD because most of the activity requires a decent unit to be able to perform it. Despite as a student with a low laptop, I get to experience all the activity together with my group mates. So that concludes my overview of my reflections. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again.